In 2026, NATO unleashes weapons that change how wars are fought, erase reaction time, and redraw power itself. And by the end of this video, you'll see why everything shifts. At number 12, NRP de João II is a multi-purpose support ship operated by Portugal, built for wars that are decided after the fighting starts. This ship doesn't chase enemies, it outlasts them. The tension comes from distance, fatigue, and time itself. The hull measures 353 feet, built for stability rather than intimidation. Propulsion comes from two Tier 3 diesel motors focused on efficiency and endurance. That system allows a maximum range of 5,000 miles without operational strain. Top speed reaches only 17 miles per hour because patience is the mission. The vessel was unveiled in 2023 as a shift toward sustainment power. Its unit cost of $142 million reflects function over spectacle. The standout feature is its ability to keep fleets operational when supply lines fail. Here the stakes quietly emerge, because wars collapse without logistics. Imagine a damaged task force far from friendly ports relying on this ship alone. The emotional weight lies in continuity when everything else breaks. Strategically, such platforms decide whether advanced navies remain effective. History proves wars are lost when support disappears. Does endurance matter more than firepower in prolonged conflict? Every mile traveled extends operational life. This ship is power without aggression. The escalation now begins to accelerate. Speed replaces patience. The next system reacts instead of sustaining, and the sea grows sharper. At number 11, Smelly is a multi-mission patrol vessel operated by Bulgaria, built to respond before situations spiral out of control. This ship exists for moments when hesitation becomes weakness. The tension comes from speed and proximity. The hull spans 295 feet, compact but assertive. Propulsion relies on two diesel engines tuned for rapid response. That power pushes the vessel to 35 miles per hour, fast for its class. A maximum range of 3,452 miles extends influence beyond coastal waters. The platform was unveiled in 2024 as a statement of maritime readiness. Its unit cost of $237 million reflects investment in reaction time. The standout capability is switching instantly from surveillance to interception. Here the stakes rise, because early action prevents escalation. Imagine an unidentified vessel racing toward restricted waters as this ship closes in. The emotional tension lies in stopping conflict before it ignites. Geopolitically, such ships stabilize contested regions through presence. History favors forces that arrive first, not last. Is speed the most underestimated form of deterrence? Every patrol reinforces control without firing shots. This vessel sharpens maritime boundaries. The escalation now pushes toward combat zones. Speed meets complexity, and the next system thrives where waters become lethal. At number 10, USS Cleveland is a Freedom-class littoral combat ship operated by the United States, built for the most dangerous waters on Earth. This is where navies lose ships quietly, close to shore. The tension is chaos, clutter, and surprise. The hull measures 388 feet, optimized for agility over armor. Propulsion combines two Rolls-Royce MT-30 gas turbines, two Colt peel-stick diesel engines, and four Rolls-Royce water jets. That configuration drives speeds up to 46 miles per hour in confined seas. A maximum range of 4,028 miles allows forward operations without retreat. The ship was unveiled in 2023 as a response to modern coastal threats. Its unit cost of $362 million reflects flexibility over brute force. The standout feature is extreme maneuverability in shallow, crowded waters. Here the stakes jump, because survival depends on movement. Imagine fast attack craft swarming from multiple directions as this ship weaves through them. The emotional tension lies in survival measured in seconds. Strategically, control of littoral zones decides access and trade routes. History shows most naval losses happen near land, not open ocean. Does agility matter more than size in modern sea combat? Every sharp turn defies targeting assumptions. This ship embodies adaptability under fire. The escalation now dives beneath the surface. The next system does not maneuver visibly, it disappears. And the countdown grows darker. At number 9, Achilles is a nuclear-powered attack submarine operated by the United Kingdom, built to dominate without ever revealing itself. This is the kind of weapon that changes behavior before conflict even begins. The danger is not what it fires, but the uncertainty it creates. The hull measures 318 feet, designed for stealth rather than spectacle. Power comes from a Rolls-Royce PWR-2 nuclear reactor supported by MTU 600 kilowatt diesel generators. That system grants unlimited range, removing geography from the equation. Underwater speed reaches 35 miles per hour, fast enough to hunt or vanish at will. The platform was unveiled in 2018 as a statement of quiet dominance. Its unit cost of $2,100 million United States dollars reflects concentrated deterrence. The standout feature is months-long submerged endurance without surfacing. This capability turns oceans into contested psychological space. Here the stakes jump, because invisibility becomes leverage. Imagine a carrier group moving confidently, unaware it is already tracked. The emotional weight lies in deterrence achieved without confrontation. Geopolitically, such submarines prevent wars by making outcomes unknowable. History shows unseen threats shape decisions more than visible ones. Does true power come from being seen or never detected? Every patrol forces adversaries to assume the worst. This platform embodies control through silence. The escalation now shifts from nuclear shadow to engineered stealth, and the next system pushes concealment even further. At Position 8, Isaac Perel-class submarine, 2nd Unit, is a submarine with air-independent propulsion operated by Spain, built to stay hidden when oceans become hostile. The opening tension is silence itself, because nothing visible signals its presence. What makes it dangerous is not speed, but the refusal to surface. Stretching to 266 feet, the hull is compact enough to exploit crowded seas. Its maximum range reaches 5,000 miles, allowing extended patrols without exposure. Underwater movement peaks at 22 miles per hour, favoring discretion over pursuit. Propulsion relies on one-shaft Etanol AIP-3 bioethanol engines paired with 3 by 1,200 kilowatt MTU-16V-396 SE-85L units. An electric motor rated at 3,500 kilowatt integrates with one air-independent fuel cell producing 300 kilowatt. This complex system reduces the need to snorkel, shrinking detection windows. The platform was unveiled in 2003 long before its strategic value became obvious. Its unit cost stands at $1,000 million United States dollars, reflecting complexity rather than size. The standout feature is endurance without oxygen dependence. That endurance rewrites undersea surveillance assumptions. Here the stakes quietly rise, because stealth multiplies power. Imagine a contested strait where sonar sweeps miss a presence that never surfaces. In that moment, control belongs to the unseen. The emotional weight lies in crews trusting engineering with their lives. Strategically, such submarines pressure adversaries to overinvest in detection. History shows that unseen forces shape outcomes long before battles. Does prolonged invisibility outweigh raw underwater speed in future conflicts? Every patrol alters enemy planning cycles. The system embodies patience weaponized. Its silence stretches time itself. This is a leap beyond surface dominance, yet the ranking is accelerating. What comes next does not hide. It commands. Scale returns to the surface. Sensors expand the battlefield. Decision time collapses. Naval warfare shifts again. The escalation becomes unmistakable. Support fades into command. The next entry carries authority, not concealment, and the sea prepares for something far louder. Crashing into number 7, USS Ted Stevens is an Arleigh Burke-class Flight 3 guided missile destroyer operated by the United States, built to dominate information before missiles ever fly. This is where naval power stops reacting and starts deciding. The threat is no longer surprise, but saturation. The hull extends to 510 feet, projecting authority across open water. Propulsion comes from 4 General Electric LM-2500 gas turbines, generating 100,000 shaft horsepower, prioritizing sustained output. That power drives speeds of 36 miles per hour while maintaining stability. A maximum range of 5,063 miles allows forward presence without immediate support. The platform was unveiled in 2018 as a signal of sensor-driven warfare. Its unit cost reaches $2,200 million United States dollars, reflecting command capability at sea. The defining feature is the Flight 3 upgrade, transforming the ship into a sensor and missile defense node. This allows it to track, coordinate, and respond across an entire task force. Here the escalation becomes visible, because awareness becomes a weapon. Imagine multiple missile tracks converging, while this ship assigns interceptors in seconds. The emotional tension lies in decisions made faster than human instinct. Geopolitically, such ships anchor alliances through shared defense umbrellas. History remembers fleets that controlled information as much as firepower. Is dominance defined by what you can see before others can react? Every deployment reshapes regional calculations. This vessel embodies control through integration. This is not a lone fighter, but a coordinator. Now the tempo breaks sharply, because survival shifts from offense to rescue. The rehook lands here, reminding us that not all power destroys. What follows exists for the moment everything goes wrong. When hulls fail and crews are trapped below, the ranking pivots from command to salvation. The intensity changes, but the stakes remain absolute, and the next system answers a question no Navy wants to ask. At number 6, Poseidon Submarine Rescue Ship is a submarine rescue ship operated by Spain, built for the moment when silence below the waves turns into an emergency. The danger here is not the enemy, but time, pressure, and human limits. When disaster strikes underwater, hesitation becomes fatal. The vessel measures 295 feet, giving it the stability needed to operate in extreme conditions. Its diesel-electric propulsion is driven by 2 diesel generators, designed for reliability under stress. That system carries it steadily at 23 miles per hour rather than reckless speed. A maximum operational reach of 5,175 miles allows rapid deployment across distant theaters. The platform was unveiled in 2022 as a statement that lives matter as much as weapons. Its estimated unit cost of $100 million reflects purpose over prestige. The standout capability is deep-sea rescue when no alternatives exist. This single mission transforms naval risk calculus for every submarine crew. Here, the stakes quietly spike because survival replaces victory. Imagine a disabled submarine resting on the seabed while oxygen levels fall, and this ship becomes the only hope. The emotional gravity lies in families waiting above the surface. Strategically, rescue capability enables navies to operate more boldly. History proves morale collapses when crews feel abandoned. Do sailors fight differently, knowing recovery is possible? Every successful rescue reinforces trust between command and crew. This ship turns catastrophe into endurance. The tension now shifts sharply away from survival toward dominance. The next system does not save lives after failure. It prevents failure from happening at all, and the countdown accelerates into the air. Breaking into number 5, P-8 Poseidon Maritime Patrol Aircraft is a maritime patrol aircraft operated by multiple NATO countries, designed to expose threats before they can strike. The shock is scale because oceans lose secrecy the moment it launches. This is where hiding becomes nearly impossible. The airframe spans 129 feet, balancing endurance with aerodynamic efficiency. Power comes from 2 CFM International CFM 5670 B27A turbofan engines optimized for long patrols. That propulsion pushes the aircraft to speeds of 564 miles per hour without sacrificing persistence. Its reach extends across 5,178 miles, turning vast seas into monitored space. The aircraft was unveiled in 2009, yet its relevance keeps expanding. Its unit cost of $150 million reflects a balance between capability and numbers. The standout feature is sustained surveillance paired with rapid reaction. Here, the escalation sharpens, because detection becomes control. Imagine a fleeting underwater contact turning into a confirmed track within minutes. The emotional tension lies in knowing escape windows are closing fast. Geopolitically, such aircraft deny adversaries freedom of maneuver. History shows naval dominance begins with information superiority. Does airborne persistence outweigh surface presence in modern warfare? Every sortie compresses uncertainty into certainty. This system represents the eye that never sleeps. Now the tone hardens because observation soon gives way to interception. The next platform does not just watch threats, it confronts them head-on, and the sea prepares for layered defense. Climbing to number 4, Kimon-class frigate is a general-purpose frigate operated by Greece, built to remain relevant in unpredictable wars. The opening tension is uncertainty itself, because threats no longer arrive in one form. This ship exists to adapt. The hull stretches to 400 feet, offering balance between firepower and flexibility. Its propulsion uses a combined diesel and diesel arrangement, generating 32,000 kilowatt for sustained operations. That power supports speeds of 31 miles per hour without compromising endurance. A maximum range of 5,800 miles allows persistent regional presence. The platform was unveiled in 2015 as a response to evolving maritime roles. Its estimated unit cost of $1,000 million United States dollars reflects multi-role ambition. The standout strength is adaptability across missions without redesign. Here, the rehook lands because versatility becomes the real weapon. Imagine the same ship escorting allies one day and deterring escalation the next. The emotional significance lies in stability amid chaos. Strategically, flexible fleets absorb shocks better than specialized ones. History favors navies that evolve faster than threats. Does versatility outlast raw specialization in long conflicts? Every deployment reinforces deterrence through presence. This frigate represents balance in an unbalanced world. Now the escalation pivots sharply toward air and missile threats. The next system no longer sails or flies normally. It intercepts destruction mid-flight, and reaction time collapses to seconds. Surging into number 3, SAMP-TNG Air Defense System is a mobile surface-to-air and anti-ballistic missile system operated by France and Italy, built to stop the unstoppable. The shock is immediacy because missiles give no warning. This system exists in that razor-thin window. Its interceptors engage targets at ranges reaching 93 miles, extending protective bubbles across regions. Speed exceeds 3,453 miles per hour, compressing engagement timelines brutally. Propulsion relies on a solid rocket motor designed for rapid acceleration. Each missile measures 17 feet, compact yet lethal in purpose. The system was unveiled in 2021 as a leap in layered defense. Its unit cost of $500 million United States dollars reflects strategic rather than tactical value. The standout capability is intercepting ballistic threats in flight. Here the rehook strikes hard because defense now alters escalation. Imagine a missile launch detected and neutralized before impact. The emotional weight lies in cities spared devastation. Geopolitically, such systems redefine deterrence equations. History remembers defenses that prevented catastrophe more than attacks themselves. Does missile defense reduce war or raise the stakes? Every successful intercept reshapes enemy calculations. This platform embodies protection as power. The intensity now surges beyond defense into offense. The next entry abandons interception entirely. It outruns response, and speed becomes the weapon. Exploding into number 2, Typhoon Block 4. Hypersonic missile is a hypersonic ballistic missile developed by Turkey, built to erase reaction time. The tension is speed because defense becomes guesswork at this scale. This weapon exists beyond hesitation. Its reach extends to 497 miles, striking deep with little warning. Maximum velocity reaches 3,836 miles per hour, overwhelming traditional interception. Propulsion uses composite solid propellant engineered for extreme acceleration. The missile length measures 33 feet, optimized for stability at hypersonic regimes. It was unveiled in 2025 as a statement of technological arrival. Its estimated unit cost of $10 million United States dollars makes scale achievable. The standout feature is speed that collapses decision cycles. Here the rehook detonates because deterrence shifts from balance to fear. Imagine detection systems lighting up with no time to respond. The emotional impact lies in helplessness created by velocity. Geopolitically, hypersonics redraw power hierarchies. History will mark moments when speed outpaced diplomacy. Can defense survive when reaction windows vanish? Every launch threatens escalation dominance. This missile redefines offense. Now the peak approaches, where speed meets autonomy. The final system does not need a pilot. It thinks, adapts, and strikes, and air power changes forever. At the pinnacle, Bayraktar Kızılelma UCAV is an unmanned combat aerial vehicle developed by Turkey, built to fight where humans cannot. This is the turning point because risk no longer includes a pilot. The tension is autonomy blended with speed. The airframe measures 47 feet, bridging drone and fighter design. Power comes from one Ivchenko Progress AI 25 TLT turbofan engine optimized for high-speed unmanned flight. Maximum velocity reaches 683 miles per hour, pushing beyond traditional drone limits. Its operational range extends to 578 miles, enabling deep penetration missions. The platform was unveiled in 2022 as a glimpse of future air doctrine. Its unit cost of $35 million United States dollars changes affordability of air dominance. The standout feature is high-speed unmanned combat capability. Here the final rehook lands because humanity steps out of the cockpit. Imagine contested airspace entered without fear of pilot loss. The emotional weight lies in doctrine rewritten overnight. Geopolitically, this reshapes how wars are fought and justified. History shifts when technology removes human risk from combat decisions. Does pilotless air power lower the threshold for war? Every deployment challenges legacy air forces. This system represents the future arriving early. The escalation peaks where autonomy meets lethality. From here, warfare will never reverse, and the next decade will be defined by what follows this moment. These weapons aren't distant concepts, they're shaping real conflicts, real decisions, and real power shifts right now. And what comes next will redefine how wars are fought and avoided worldwide. Subscribe, like, share, and comment to support the channel, and watch the 8 Most Elite Special Forces of USA. Link available above or in the description.